Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? My name is Klaus, this is my house, and we are back here today with another Sunday stream of City Skylines. And we are going to be continuing our little learning adventure. So that being said, we're gonna not continue. Damn it. So I actually went and made a new asset, which I thought was pretty sweet, and I guess I could technically show you in this game, just because I'll have the money to plop it down. So, pretty much, there's things about this which I like, and there is things about this which I do not like. I think I might have gone, might being, I definitely did, go a little too crazy, I think, on the highways here, and I feel like I restricted my build area, number one. Number two, highways are expensive, and I feel like I could be making more money than this if I had less highway stuff. So I went and I made a new intersection, and it has this terrible whatchamahooky thumbnail. But this is pretty much what it is, and can't place it here at all. I kind of wish I could. Oh. I don't know how to rotate my stuff. Okay. Well, we can figure this out. Is there an easy way to rotate the objects? I think it's with the right mouse button, but I've used the right mouse button for some other things. So essentially, this is what it is, and I have it very scaled down, just so that I can place it pretty much at the beginning of the game when I don't have highways. But essentially, this is kind of what it is. And I don't know if we're going to get too much of people really going through it. I guess what I could do is I could divert some of this. But essentially, it's not very good at the moment. But the way that this should work, and I don't know because of the way that I built it if it'll end up working out as such, but pretty much the way it should work is there would normally be like a traffic light, which there are none. Unfortunately. But there would be like a traffic light here. And then there would be a traffic light here. And then this through traffic would get the right of way and come up over here. And yes, it could back up a little bit. And this one would get the right of way over here. And then essentially it's just supposed to be like a nicer interchange. Now, there's some stupid stuff which I think is somewhat out of my control without mods, and that's this little left bendy, or not left, right turn, this right turn as well, which could be problematic. I don't know if we could. Maybe we can. We probably cannot. I suppose we can, actually. Oh, this needs to be the one-ways. What am I thinking? Uh-oh. I'm actually kind of shocked it doesn't... I'm shocked it does not put down a light. I guess I'm figuring out the weakness of this. Let's see if we can do a one-way. I mean, this is essentially kind of what it's supposed to be like. Oops. kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Whatever. I wonder. Yeah, I don't think we'd get. I don't get the lights still, which is problematic. Just considering how this is supposed to be. I really wish I could get those lights, because this is not going to be as efficient as it should be now. Maybe isn't there like a road thing? Whatever. This is pretty much what I did, and I just wanted to show that off. So let's go ahead and pop out of here and start a new one up. Hey, 3L3. Would you happen to be from the Boulder area? Okay, so let's do a new one. I like flat. I don't necessarily know which one would be best for that. Plains would arguably be a good one. Alright, Oak. Okie dokie. Bad puns for the win. Alright, we'll go to Lagoon Shore because I feel like this is like one of my favorite maps. I don't know why, I just like it. I should probably do some custom ones as well. But essentially, the whole point of that intersection is having something that was nice and pre-built that should be a little bit more efficient than what we're currently working with. Fuck, is this the one? No, this is not the one. God damn it. Which was the map? What was the map that I like? It was Diamond Coast. Diamond Coast. Where's that? This will be the last one. If it's not it, we'll just play it. Oh, I guess I could have checked for the shipping lanes because it doesn't have the shipping lanes. It does have trains though, which I underestimated in that big city that we had. This is. I don't think this is it, but that's fine. All right. So now we got all that shit unlocked. It's still not bad. Oh, this is the map that we played last time. Alright, that's fair enough. Okay, let's go ahead and plop down our water. We're going to intake from here. And we will output here. We can get ourselves... We'll just start doing our power over here because I think that's probably our best bet, to be honest. Okie dokes. And we can then take this over this away. Guys over that away, and then we basically will need sorta kinda this intersection. We don't need it, but it should be decent, and then this way we can actually figure out whether or not this is going to be problematic or not. Alright, so let's add our dudes here and add our dudes there. And then I'm just going to take this out one. There we go. And we'll basically start off with this as our starting bit. So, thought, whether it's right or wrong, is try and go a little bit more grid-based. I guess is the way to do it. We want to kind of have these. We want to have these roads that are a little bit more like feeder types. About 3 on both sides. How about that? And we're gonna segregate our housing from our industry just right off the bat. What games do I play with viewers? Right now, none, honestly. Just, I guess, kind of happened that way. So this is gonna be. Can I get 3? I can't get 3. I can get 2. 2 should be fine. Alright, so. Wow, I should have thought about this. Because if I could have gotten 3, that would have been a lot better. a lot better. Oh. Do I have one that's like empty? This one. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Okay, whatever. Screw it. Diamond Coast was what we picked. You know what would have been a smart thing to do? It would have been to save. Alrighty. Saving would have saved me, basically. I think games that I could play would be like Crusader Kings. I haven't played Europe Universalis 4, but I'm much better at that than I am at Crusader Kings. Everything else is basically single player. We do a lot of single player stuff, to be perfectly honest. Let's make this the dirt road here. Get in and we'll... something like that should be pretty on point. Okie dokes. And we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. Might be a little far away, but I suppose that arguably might be a little bit better. Yes, it is. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I kind of love that for some odd reason. I didn't really know that was a thing. The more you know. Yes, I do. On my dad's side. There we go. That should be good. Alright, and then we'll take it out 3. And there we go. And I think I'm gonna do one like every 3. I think 2 would have been workable as well, but we're gonna go with 3 for now. Alright, because one of these sections is going to be the industry, we're probably going to start it decently far away, like down here. Don't really need that road yet, so I'm not going to put it. Likewise, with that one, we'll get a little bit of tiny refund off of that. No, I can't really speak a whole lot of German. I mean, I know like hello and goodbye and what's up and what's that and random words like father and mother and woman and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot of German, to be perfectly honest. When I was young, because my dad speaks German, he never spoke German at home, but when I was young, I kind of went out on my own and sort of tried to do it. I was not... Obviously, I was not successful at doing that. Although, I think it's a very interesting language. And it would be cool if I could speak it. Alright, let's go and try and do... Oh, I can get like right up in these. Okay, so that's good. Let's just say... Oh. Maybe not. Maybe I can't do that. We'll do that to get our power. And then I'm gonna basically need to do like 2 of these. So I'm gonna throw the first one there. And then we gotta get this road kind of worked out, situated. Alright, that should be like somewhat okay. It's not gonna be the best. But it'll be alright. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna start off with something like this. Oh hey Sebastian, how's it going? Best way to German flu. Oh, sorry for hitting the mic, guys. I saw like a little cat hair there. Still there. Oh, that's actually in my beard. How's it going, Mr. Sebastian? Speaking of... Oh, all of the words I can speak. Oh, I guess we can start off with the ones I said, like Vater, Mutter, Fraulein, and then like the phrases I get, like, oh well, Hallo is pretty easy. Auf Wiedersehen, wie geht's es Ihnen? But that's like, I think too proper. What is it? You can just say wie geht's. Wie geht's es dir? Is that that's? I think that one's less. I think it's less formal. I think. Was ist los? What else do I got? What else do I got in my brain? That's all for now. That's all for now. Did I get power off of that? No, I didn't. Oh, I also don't have water. As you can see, the German is not strong with this one. And we'll go from there. Actually didn't need to quite do all that. But that's fine. We'll go connect that up there. Can I get... Oh, I don't have the... Oh, wow. Loans. Do I have loans yet? I don't have loans. Fucked myself right in the beginning. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not good. And I didn't save either. Thanks, but I mean I can't say anything else really. Okay. We gotta try and rectify some of this situation. Yeah, that's just the money that I'm getting. So this is probably too expensive, honestly, to start off with. Let's see. So that should be fine there. There we go. Alright, people. Come on in. How's the water not? There we go. I was gonna say, fuck people. I should just build this road to get it built, because we're not gonna have money for a while, I can tell. Can I read German? I think the answer really to that is no. However, there's definitely a level of ease, I would say, in reading it, as compared to some other languages. Quite obviously, I mean, German and English are not identical. But they're not vastly different either. Yeah, we're fucked. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. $96. Nope. Not enough. How to fail. Just do what I do, kids. I really should have thought about that before I did all this, but maybe they won't care a whole bunch. They're gonna care. Yeah, I don't get money for roads. Fuck! Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Great. Great. I'm amazing. Okay, so let us go to the main menu. So I can't place it down right at the beginning. I guess that's good to know. It is kind of expensive. Like I said though, we're continuing the learning experience. Should have just stuck with that successful city. That's what we should have done. But that's not what we're gonna do. Not what we're gonna do at all. Yeah, just a tiny, tiny, tiny oopsie. Okay, you know what we do? You know what we do now? We save. We save and say, stupid. Save. Idiot. But, there we go. So now if I fuck up, I don't have to keep exiting out, I can just reload. Alright, so I think going this close actually, it didn't harm us necessarily, but definitely was not the favorite way to get 4. Should be like decent landline. Nope, still only getting 3. Even though it's right up there on it. Okay. And then I don't want to necessarily lay this down, but I want to know where I can lay it down. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna build it out. So it kind of would be right here-ish. Okay. Let's get one of our roads, and I'm touching the screen just so I can tell what the heck's going on. I think I did it. Yeah, like two apart, so that should be right. And we're just gonna need to come and do something like this. Okay. And we can be stupid with it, more or less. Okay, so that's my 3. We'll go one more, and I think we've got it figured out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna do that just to allow them to kind of move around, such that they will need to. Oops. And directions look good. Do I have sandbox mode? I do, but I'm dumb, and I don't tend to use it. The real reason why I'm not really using it all that much is just because I feel like I can kind of learn the game better if I don't use it. Whether that's the case or not, it's completely yet to be seen. I'm going to do something like this just for that industry area. I think this is a good save point as well because we haven't really thrown... Oops. We haven't really thrown too much money away. There we go. There we go. Get these bad boys hooked up. We'll get our power going. Which is nice because it is quite powerful. And then we'll start doing something like that. And we can place that right in the corner. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Alright. Perfect starts, people. Perfect starts. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I shouldn't do that. I should give it the 4 that it's going to require. I guess what I can do is kind of start up there, do something like this, and just to kind of funnel them all over there, we're going to do that. Okay. I think we're good. Let's give it a run. Hello, Antex. And we'll bump up the speed just because I don't know the economy panel unlocked. That's great. 240, 299. See, this is all like really manageable at this point. Like, we're kind of losing money here and there, but we're not going to be broke like we would have been. God damn it! I always forget the pipes. I don't know what street would necessarily be here. Try and min-max it a little bit. And I know I don't need all this pipe necessarily, but we're gonna do it anyways. Let's be smart about this and actually get it hooked up this time. Go. Alright, so now we got water for those people. Alright, great. Okay, so this is pretty much now where we can really start going ham with the housing, I think. Again, let's not let it get too crazy right off the bat. Just kind of let people slowly get settled in. Budget-wise, we don't need anywhere near that much water. Do I have any mods? I do not. Although I arguably should. Alrighty. I think that's fair. Definitely have a lot of demand for industry. Just FYI, there's a 30-second demand, or delay. Demand, delay, it's all the same to me. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks like this is the Stickler house. Yeah, we're not making nearly as much money as I want to be making. You still get it? Nope. Nope, we don't. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I have no demand for that. Whatever. Gonna need to power the home, so we might as well. Okay, things are coming along well. We got our business. Demand is going down ever so slightly. Do we use themes at all? Are you talking about like the I'm just gonna say no, but I guess just explain like what you're talking about. To be honest, I have been playing this game for I guess about a month, but I haven't gone too deep in it. I always get really caught up in how to do like the best start that I can, which doesn't always translate into figuring out all the things that there are in the game. Alright, let's go ahead and throw another one out. Another level 3. Get rid of that, and then go with like another little block there. Alright, so we're making good money again. Industry demand is picking up a little bit, so let's drop down another little place we can. Play since 2015. Oh man, you are gonna be pissed off by me. I do so many dumb things. It's ridiculous. I do have all the DLC. It was on sale a while back, so I decided I'd pick it all up. Alright, I definitely can't afford it. There we go. Alright, so we got medical clinic, landfill, and elementary school. Let's go ahead and plop down elementary school. I wish I could do it here. That would be utterly fantastic. Might as well do it. Yeah, might as well do it right there. Why not? Good. Thought I kind of missed the edge there. As far as garbage goes, I always try and get that as far away as I can. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Wow, I have really nestled that in. Alright, and our little medical clinic unfortunately also cannot go there. We could throw it across the school, which wouldn't be bad. I'm thinking if we get a high school though, we can throw it there. So I'm gonna kind of throw it up here on this main road actually. I almost wish I would have put it here. Relocation cost is gonna be too rich for my blood, so let's not do that. And we are doing really well financially. So that's good. Water-wise, we're great. Power-wise, we're perfect. Kind of now that I'm thinking about this, can we even be able to, yeah, that'll fit. That will fit. Could even have like a little service road here, to be honest. I don't know why I got caught up in putting all this shit over here. I'm worried about this. It's our main feeder. I don't want to clog it off with shit. I think that'll be fine. Alright, sweet. Yeah, because I made this intersection in the Asset Manager beanie. I made this thing, and I was like, oh, this is so much better than everything I have, blah, blah, blah. But pretty much this is like a, they call it a diverging diamond intersection, and it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Fuck. They're coming. I made this way too far away, I think. Let's, do something like this. Try and kind of speed that up. We're still making money, and that's important. What's our water usage like? Doing okay. Power's good. The RSA roundabout. I don't know how much roundabouts I'm actually going to use on this one. I want to kind of stray away from it a little bit. Housing demand is getting pretty high. So let's go ahead and dump some of it. And I don't know if we might actually be able to get a whole nother set of 3. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Alright, and let's go ahead just like we've been doing with before. Gonna get something like this going. I guess what I can do here is maybe something like that. Just get some more houses. I'm actually gonna fuck with these people's building. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And I want to kind of have this for services. Whether or not it actually becomes that useful, we will see. There we go. Try to make these like 8x8 blocks. Can we get the maximum size house? I don't think it's particularly important. We could do smaller houses. You can kind of like organically do that with how you place the districts and when you place the districts. But cookie cutter suburbia is done pretty nice right about in there. Go ahead and get a little bit more of that. We're definitely making good money, so that's good. We had a building level up. So that's nice. There's a little introductory area. This is really not that bad. We're almost at 1,000. I don't know what our next goal is. There we go. It was at 1,000. Okay, so now we get the police and the firehouse, which is both of those are very important. I am going to go ahead and put one. Ooh, this was kind of like a. I don't want to say it was dumb, but it was unnecessary. Considering, let's go ahead and put it. You know what? Maybe what I do is I kind of at least place this how I imagined it to be. Like we have this big feeder road, and then we can go ahead and put ourselves some policia staciones, which won't reach everywhere, but that's perfectly fine. And we'll go ahead and get our fire station set up as well, which is better, but not the best. But this is essentially, we want to have this big feeder road coming in here. These are going to be not dirt roads. But these are essentially kind of the main feeder roads, as it were. Hi, Proximity Thundercore. How's it going? Thank you very much, Proximity. I've been really enjoying it myself. You know, I don't know if that's actually going to be kosher with that intersection once we finally plop it down, which probably won't be for a while. Essentially, the way I want to go with this, though, is I don't want to break. I don't want to break the city up necessarily into these little segments. We got some industrial demand, so let's go ahead and maybe pop some more of that in there. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just fill that whole thing up. Yes, I know. We have 2 districts. Which we might do eventually. But not right now. What I'm thinking is kind of we can, for better or for worse, do our industry on this side for now. And then maybe build our homes. Build our homes up this way. I don't know if it's going to work out as well as I'm thinking, but doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to give it a go. We should have taxes now. Yes, we do. Let's go and bump these up to 12. Any higher than 12, I find that people start really complaining about it. Water's probably... Yeah, water's getting there. Power's also getting there. So let's go ahead and maybe bump this up to like 75. And then we're gonna go pop down another windmill. Once we hit 26, though, 26 is gonna be our lucky number. That's when we'll kind of throw caution to the wind a little bit. I still don't feel like I'm making as much money as I could, but I guess we could mess with the budget a little bit. But me, you have the stream on your main TV in the living room. You have Mrs. Beanie. Oh God. No. Hi, Mrs. Beanie. I don't know what Mr. Beanie has convinced you to do, but I guarantee you it was a mistake on his part. Clearly not yours. I guess I appreciate that, though. That's pretty nifty. You're living the dream, Mr. Beanie. You be living the dream. Make a hill called Service Hill, and all the services are on the hill. Does that work well? Services are a very funny thing. In fact, I probably could move these into the interior, but I like having them on the main road. I don't know if they are going to really reach everything. Ugh. Man, we have a monstrously horrible city going on here. So at least the police department will reach out there. The fire department is okay. We probably need another one for over here in our industry. If we have an industry fire, we're screwed. That would not be good. Alright, let's go ahead and do something like this. I actually kind of like the way that these grids are set up. Oh, I'm playing slow. I shouldn't be playing slow. Let's go ahead and do 3s over here now since we got that big fat road. There we go. Go Go ahead, people can remove that boulder for me. I would really appreciate that. I don't know if the power is gonna connect over here. Oh, it did. Cool. Alright, so we got more housing demand. Should take that seriously. People tend to get upset when I don't have a place to live. It's very odd. Oh! Looks like we gotta do another one of these. I think this is somewhat overkill since we're not really going to be building on this side a whole lot. But better to have it than not. We will eventually build out over there, so it's not a huge deal. I suppose our industry doesn't have to be ginormous as well, so we'll figure it out as we go. You know, it might even be beneficial. How much is this? So that's 6. If we pulled the road up here. It's just an experiment. Garbage. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so that would work. Let's be a wee bit interesting here. Put it like that. I'm gonna take this out. I know this is gonna cause a lot of pollution that's a little bit closer to where we're at. That's fine. I would like to empty that out so that I can move it. And we're gonna move it right here. Eventually. This will get it closer to the city so we can have some other sort of services going as well. 1%, 1%. Come on. Empty it. Empty it out. Empty it out. Please and thank you. I want to move it. They're taking their sweet time. Come on. Go, and this just allows me to remove a very slight bit of road. Alright, so it looks like we're kind of sitting pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to upgrade this road here, just so we can kind of get things going. Power is still all connected, even though I kind of took that one all out. Nice, tiny town. Okay, so we get some parks. Yeah, we get parks. We get some walkways, canals, and so I don't ever use the canals, honestly. But probably not a terrible option to do that. Let's go ahead and we'll add a high school. Yeah, and that covers a large area. So we'll just have that one. Saw that medical clinic, which pretty much reaches just about everywhere. Oh, we gotta do the fire station over here. There we go, that'll make those guys a little bit happier. And we'll let it keep going. Now we do have the parks, we don't have the money for it. Dog park is gonna be the one that we want because it's huge and it makes people happy. Is there a recreational area or leisure? So there sort of is, and I probably gave an answer, I just didn't give a good one. These things here, I don't know if it says particularly, but these count as like leisure buildings. I think there's something over here that says leisure. Yeah, so I don't have any, right? But the unique buildings count as them, and the parks count as them as well. So those are things that we need to be cognizant of as we continue our building of the city. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a whole, like, tourist trap type deal. But we'll see. You know what? Let's go ahead and do some things. I'm not sure if you guys can see exactly where I'm going with this. Oops, we are running out of electricity. I don't have money to get more. So that's problematic. We will soon, though. We will soon. Yeah, I don't, you don't necessarily research them, you do unlock them, though. So, like, when you see that pop-up, that's like, oh, you've graduated to, like, a tiny town or something like that, you unlock more buildings. As you get larger and larger and larger, you'll unlock more of these, unique buildings, which, that's where, like, the mall is, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Okay, we gotta get this. We gotta get the power going really bad. What I really need is this to be 26. Once we get there, I can get this advanced wind turbine, which is a lot better in terms of the power generation rate. So I can get 20 power instead of just 8. Yeah. So I think even the buildings themselves level up. Quays. I don't want a quay. Thank you though. Speaking of parks and stuff like that, should be good to go with the dog park. Dog park's also quite small, which is nice. So it does impact quite a large area. But we don't want to like waste. We don't want to waste a lot of it, you know, because it's maybe like some small parks are good too. Eh. They're all good, right? They're all good. I'm gonna toss that in there. I know it's gonna kind of impact the housing a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. This one does not need to be emptying still, thanks. Alright, so we're looking for people, not enough educated workers. There's probably something to be aware of also. Fudge nuggets. Power is in high demand. We're starting off pretty good though, I'll admit. Hi Hank, how's it going? Should... How's that not... Oh my god. How did we start... Oh my god. That's not good. Just kind of patches on things at this point. $42. Oh, yeah, that's not good. We're still making money? So I guess that's nice. Yes, I do have all of the DLCs. I'm not using some of them though. Fuck, this is not gonna be good. Probably just dezone that section. It's not really going to help with the power consumption a whole lot, but at least it'll get it back into the yellow, and I have enough here. So I think by killing the one neighborhood, I'm going to be able to spare the other one just barely. Whew. Okay, so that's something to be aware of, and it's still not fantastic. But we're making decent money. People are here. We have decent industry. Which we could arguably have a little bit more of. Just make sure we can get some people some jobs, and we'll pop down another windmill just so we're not like totally out of it. Now we're over in the 7s. It's not great. Let's get rid of that. That should, yeah. Okay, so we're still in the area. That's good. A couple of abandoned houses. I'm not super worried about that, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, so we seem to be like... Now we're making electricity out the ass. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if over the year, like as time passes, if the wind goes down or not. It'd be kind of interesting to see. Alright, let's do some of that. Cover that all up. Give some of that, and then we'll go back in with the homes. Pretty much we'll have like this little home section. And what I'm kind of hoping here is that we maybe... You know, maybe I'm making a mistake with that. And again, so what I was thinking, and I find myself falling back into the same bad practice, is that I'm gonna put that intersection right here. Yeah, okay. So just so we're all on the same page, it's the custom one that I made, and essentially it will hook up to that highway right there. Eventually, I'm gonna have to delete that road though. So it's gonna do its thing. It's gonna get people across and on the highway. But it's kind of dumb if I place this one here, right? And then up here, immediately have another one. It's like I have one of these interchanges going right into another one, which is not by any means what I want. So that was my problem with the last map, was that I had this interchange everywhere. You know, I was like doop 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 all the way around in that ring, and it just really was it was just too much. It was too much clutter. I lost a lot of building space, which is why we're going back to kind of like these wider grids. I like these. I think they make more sense when you have a big feeder road, right? And then you have another way that's going to disperse traffic a little bit more, and then each person is going to get onto their own particular streets. I think this is a really good way of managing the traffic, much better than I was doing before. So again, time will tell a little bit how effective that is all going to be. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it a whole lot. We might as well go ahead and upgrade these dirt roads. And it looks like the industry is really kind of kicking up, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and do just kind of like another like whatever road, or whatever road. Yep. And do that, and that, and wham bam thank you bam. Should be good. And I say we should be good, we probably won't, but that's fine. And I'm gonna fill this in down there. I think a police station would be mighty fine, just to keep people in line a little bit. And let's go ahead and put that there as well. Oh, shnikey. Oh, good. Whew. We don't have cemeteries yet, but we will have cemeteries very soon. And we'll also have to think about that. Probably... Oh, good, they're coming for it. I don't know. Maybe here. Maybe in that little area. That might actually be best. We'll see. Okay, but what I what I'm thinking that I do is I actually double up on this, right? So this is going to be the commercial. And we'll get something like that going. And then we're going to kind of like... I can't see when I do this. That makes no sense to you. We're going to take this whole section here. And we're just going to kind of mirror it. So imagine I'm going to add this bottom one onto that top area. And we'll kind of see how it goes. So these people just need workers. It's just weird. I have a high demand for this industry, right? But I don't have workers. Don't have the workers for it. It's our electricity's looking alright. Path don't look great, to be honest. Yeah, I agree, but the thing is that they're really cheap. So I find that I can kind of maximize my money at the beginning of the game by building out large areas with the dirt roads and then shifting them over to the paved roads. The other reason why the dirt road's particularly good at the moment is just due to this whole setup. Let's see, I think I have enough for it. Why it wants to be wonky on me. We'll figure that out in the long run. Okay, I think I have enough traffic where I'm gonna actually get to see how well this is gonna end up working out. Why do I have such high demand for industry when there's just no one really? Whatever. People will move out. Let's pause it. Go and destroy all of our hard work. No. No. Oh, that was it. That was it right here. Space already occupied. Okay, so it'll go on the left, but it's not going to go on the right. Just fine. It's just kind of one of those, like, end of the line type deals. Okay, so this should be getting power from there. I'm going to take that out. That was a little bit closer than I wanted it to be, and that's kind of like... it's a lack of foresight issue. What the fuck? How are these not in line? That's so weird. But I'm also okay with it. Oh god, what the hell did I just do? We can fix this. This actually isn't that bad. How many do I have to go out? Right in the middle. That looks to be like one more out, maybe two more out. Is it off-center? It looks so off-center. from what I've already built over here. That's fine though. Honestly, that's fine. Alright. And then this is how we pretty much did it. So I go like this. Do that. That would work. Let's see if I go down. Gotta do this one. There we go. Do that. And then wham bam, thank you ma'am. And that should work. Come on. There we go. Okay. What am I thinking? What the heck am I thinking? And let's see it fail. Unless it doesn't. In which case, amazing. There's other ones. Oh, there we go. Boomtown. Okay, so now we can get the good ones. The good, great, fantastic ones that we plop in the water. 20, 20, 19, 20. 20, please. There we go. All right. I literally just. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, I'm sorry. I just put down some of those power guys there, why? But, it's quite clear why. Will that, or won't that, it doth. Alright, cool. Coolio bajulio. Again, industry is just off of the charts. I think it's on a hill. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I mean the elevation really would mess it up. But I also could have just. It could have been because of the way that I had to snap this. It actually, like, it is curved. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not actually straight, like a straight connection here, like I think it is, which wouldn't surprise me, to say the least. Let's go ahead and. Damn it, what is this? I forgot about that. There we go. And this is kind of this was the whole idea, was that we would go into this actually with that 6-lane road, and it looks really nice, the way that it just kind of does its thing. So that's a minor explanation of, you know, the whole who, what, where, when, why bit. Alright, and there we're good with the other stuff now. Let's go ahead and grab this, and I personally don't mind having it over here. It's probably going to miss some of our other stuff that's further down here. However, build shelters, no thank you. We have the disasters turned off, we don't need that. But we can go ahead and do something like this. Like I said, cemeteries are going to be an important part of this, so we need to do that. And once we get the crematoriums, which is not for a while, like I feel like at this point we have a rush to two things. We have a rush to incinerators, and we have a rush to the crematorium. So 7,500 individuals in our city is going to do pretty well for us. And that's going to get us kind of where we need to be in terms of the dealing with garbage. But at the same time, do what? I know none of this makes sense to me anymore. This is why we can't have nice things. I feel like we can kind of do that in the middle of this industry area. I know I'm kind of killing the industry a little bit, but it should end up being fine for us. So we'll do something like that. this. And then we'll probably have like another little garbage guy that's going to end up being over there, which again should be fine. Let's go ahead and let that play again. Pop that up. And I will go ahead and upgrade these roads. Because at this point, they deserve it. Alright, and I want to say that. Oh, yeah. Yep. We really should do this. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, yep, it does. Okay, so we're gonna. I don't know if that's gonna actually line up right. There we go. Alright. Let's do that. And then I'll kind of give them another little area that they can go in. Whether or not they use it is totally their call. There we go. Give them some more of that industry. We're doing good on the electricity. Do I always have grid road layouts? No. Some of my older videos, I guess they were all gritty to a certain extent. I experimented with non-grids for a while, and it wasn't bad. Although it wasn't great. So this is really, to me, kind of about efficiency and the things that I've learned. Just like how the roads should be in my mind. Not necessarily how they are. Let's go ahead and we'll add some of that back there. Get a little bit more right there. So we've kind of filled out this neighborhood, which is nice. And like I was saying, we're gonna do some sort of mirror work now. Alright, so that gets through. And that gets through. I don't wanna take out this power yet. Because I don't think it doesn't link up there. Although we could make that happen. That still seems to be effective. People start really complaining. That was a little bit of a waste of money. Alright, let's see if that suffices. Which hopefully it does. Alright, do some upgrading on the roads. Make sure these are getting to where they need to be. Alright, and I kind of had these little guys going like this. And that will be the next section of things. New services, which is probably a pretty decent idea to maybe do like a bus route. They definitely have a level of noise pollution. Oh, but we can just have the depot over here where all the working guys are. That actually, I think it's an extra level of income somewhat. Yeah, that's what I was saying, like efficiency-wise, I think the grids are a lot better. Alright, we should keep an eye on the water, which we have covered in this area, so that's good. Alright, and this all seems to be working out pretty well. You know what? We normally don't do the buses, but I think that it could be good for us. So let's go ahead and do that, and maybe we'll put a bus line. And we should probably could have various stops. Let's say Let's say that we have one bus route that's kind of like a loop. All right, and we'll go something like this. Right. I don't know how many people that's gonna get. And that might be congestive. Very possible. And I want to maybe add... I don't want to add a line, but I want to add another... add a new thing, but that's fine. Let's see. Now maybe... Oh, yep, I see it. Okay, so we're gonna do something like this. Why is it not... why would it not cross? There we go. Now you're gonna have to... Alright, so we're going to add that stop there, we're going to add that stop there, we're going to add a stop there. And add one here. I don't know if this is going to be all that great or not. Add one there. Alright, and let's see. We can look at the bus lines, I think. So this is going to be like the industry line. Industry circle, we'll call it. And I'm just going to make that yellow. Because that's, well, like I said, industry is like more orangey. I got an orangey yellow. And then the... oh, it didn't change it? Industry circle. There we go. And we'll call this... oh, I don't know. Yeah, bus line. We'll call this bus line 1. You know what? I kind of think that was actually like a bad idea. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. We'll definitely see how many citizens we're actually setting up. But I think this line is too long. I think honestly what it should probably be doing is it should be just going here and just doing like this circle. Oh, I should have paid attention. Yeah, 1 per week. Okay, this is a dumb bus route. Let's go back here. Let's go ahead and just delete that line. Yep, delete that line. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, be very, very similar. I don't want to have the same stops, but there we go. Okay, so we'll come up here now. And I'll stop there, I'll stop there. Stop here, stop here, stop here. Why does it want to do absolute cockamamie-ness? Alright. Let's... Can you not turn left? There we go. I probably shouldn't have that. I should probably have it over here. Yep. Okay. let's do that. Oh, now I get it in the middle. See, that seems much, much better. Okay, just take that, and then I want to drag that there. Drag this here. Drag this to the middle. Yep. Okay. And then maybe we can get another bus stop. Another bus route, rather. Right. Through there. And I'm not really going to serve those people, I guess. Complete the line, there we go. Alrighty, let's take a look at those. This one here, bus line 3, I'm going to call this Resident Circle 1. And I'm going to call this Resident Industry, yeah, transport. Oops. Resident circle. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna color this one probably like a greenish. And I'm gonna do red. Red for that one. Okay. As far as our public transportation goes, it should cut down on traffic a little bit, 27 per week. Now in the district policies, do I have something that's like use, oh, I don't want to give them free. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot about that, 35 and 11. Yeah, okay. Let's start doing this. We gotta get ourselves our districts kind of laid out now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. And then this one's gonna be a little bit bigger eventually, so I'm not going to be super crazy in how perfect it is on the other side. That was dumb. Okay. And then this is just gonna... You know what? That's how we're gonna fix it. Right. Just like that. Get like a really nice clean line. Yeah, okay, Beanie, fine. Remember when you said I was OCD earlier? Maybe a little bit, but I just want things to look pretty. Is that so wrong? Is it really? Okay, cool. So now we have our other districts set up for the housing. Now it's time to kind of make our industry district. You gotta admit, these are my best looking districts yet. Okay, so basically, district-wide, we're going to have recycling because amazing. Recreational use, I don't necessarily mind. Let's see, increased tax income, moderately increased tourism, slightly reduced crime rate. That's good. School's out, we're gonna... result in let's not mess with the ticket prices right now. Smoking ban, pet ban, blah 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 blah. That's fine. Okay, for each in particular area, I want to have the residential areas have parks and rec. So they do have beautiful parks. Oh, dog park. So let's plop that one there. Make them a little bit happier on that end of the spectrum. We're making good money. more or less. Our water availability is starting to be a little bit borderline, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this up to 100, just so we don't have to really worry about it anymore. I'm not going to get too crazy with the budgets. As far as our schools go, I don't see an issue with educated workers at the moment, but you never know when they are going to rear their ugly heads. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue, though. I'm going to go ahead and pop a middle school, not a middle school, an elementary school right there. I don't think I'm going to do 2 high schools, because you can see the high school is already covering a vast amount of space. As far as garbage is concerned, garbage is reaching everything all wonderfully. I think we're good. I think we're pretty good. Now we have really high demand on the housing, so let's go ahead and plop ourselves something down there, like so. I'm gonna actually pull this over here as well. I think it's important that we pop down another cemetery, just so we can make sure that we're gonna have that capacity. This one doesn't have any deceased stored in it yet, so that's good news for the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and pop some of these in there. We're going to get 3 across. We'll do that 4. And I think this setup is going to actually be quite nice. Once we actually start getting office areas, I'm probably gonna mess with it a little bit. Start putting industry more over here. And yeah, once we hit that point, I can start kind of relaxing a little bit on just the general craziness of having a huge industry section. As you can tell, we already have issues finding workers. Now, it's probably a good idea to actually make one of our districts a schools out district, like this one. So let's do that. I know I placed a school there, but sometimes you just got to keep the masses uneducated, as any good American would. Alright, let's go ahead and do ourselves some of these. Now we're starting to kind of expand into some crazier territory. Now this is going to be another one of these, and we'll do that eventually. But for now, we just want to have that reminder, that dirt road placement, that we're going to place another one of these up here. I don't know if that's too close yet. It might honestly be too close, but we'll find out in due time. In due time, good sir. All right, just because we really super need it, I'm hoping that's gonna work. Perfect. Okie dokes. Oh, the water. Our people need water to survive. And there we go. Alright, so we're growing very, very well. Oh, hi, John. Wow, sorry. I did not see you come in there. I got way too into this. Not enough into this. It doesn't rule the lives of us, but it has an impact. Yes. Yeah. I think I even saved it as like one-off. Oh, we should probably save this. Stupid save. Idiot butt. 2. So that's how we know that it's been built. I don't want to overwrite that beginning one in case I gotta start over again. But anyways, yeah, last week we just did what I called a one-off to just try and do this. But I don't know if you guys can see it all that well, but that just way too much fucking highway stuff. So I got over that, and I'm about to do it again. As you can see, this is my other highway. So I'm kind of hoping that we'll eventually be able to do something like that. Oh, speaking of highways, do I have that yet? Oh, I do. This is the whole point. So I actually think it's working well. Decently well. I mean, we certainly haven't had any issues. It's going to be a high traffic area, so if we do that, it should be pretty red. Not terrible. I mean, this is literally the worst right here. Might actually be... No, I don't have any bus stops on that side, I don't think. Speaking of buses, 177, 186. I don't know what our budget on that is going to be like, so I'm making not a whole lot of money. I'm subsidizing some of the costs. It's not great, but it's not utter shit. What the fuck is happening here, dude? Someone get your... There's a fire station right here. I guess they don't care, because it wasn't a building. Alright, so... Jesus, man, I build houses and they move in, like, immediately. I don't know if I should put another cemetery. I guess I will. We're making pretty decent money at this point. I think I can kind of spare one. Alright, let's go ahead and add ourselves the long bit of road. Yeah, I know it's gonna take out our power, so probably wanna something like that. Just so we don't have any interruptions. Alright, let's go ahead and... I think this might actually be the best way to do it. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, and then all of this. And I haven't been keeping my eye on this, but I'm sure we need another one. I'm certain of it. We'll have another district right in here. I guess this could be like a larger area of like, don't get yourself educated. I don't know, that's so, it's so hard to do that, to be perfectly honest with you. I really like having educated Sims. Yeah, I'm just going to lower the area in which that's the case. Oops. Must have perfect districts. There we go. Alright, so everyone over here will be doing the whole education thing. More or less. And we don't want to have it go too much. So we can look at here. Our elementary school availability is very good. We have a capacity of 600, eligibility of 300. High school also doing pretty well. University, we could, but we won't. Let's see here. That's all good. That's all good. These are all good. I should add... I mean... We have the reach. The police department definitely has the reach. What I'm thinking is that we will do something like this for now. We'll put it kind of off on the side because we know that we're going to upgrade this road. And you know what? What am I doing? You know, I'm wasting money. So that's what I'd like to do, apparently. Just go ahead. Put it pretty much right there where I wanted it to be in the first place. And then we can do something like that. And we'll get those areas filled up. We have decently high demand for things. Oh, am I paused? I am paused. I was like, why? Why is it not popping up? No bueno. All right, we're looking good. I like this layout. I definitely like this layout. The fact that we're doing really well here also makes me pretty happy. I was wondering about changing this road, but then I'm worried about that bus lane that we did. Bus lanes should also add another one, to be honest, right around here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll call that I don't know, like the resident 2 one, or something like that. Add that stop. This stop. Just want to kind of see get pretty much the mirror image of what I did down there. Then I did a bunch of stops here, each on a corner. And we will complete that line. I'll look at that, and I am going to call that Resident Circle 2. Only has 9 stops? Ah! Where's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why does it say it only has 9? Oh, Resident Circle 2. That's because that's the Industry Circle. Industry Circle. We'll call it 1 because we never know. This is Resident Circle. Resident Circle 2. There we go. Alright, so that should be good. And I don't know if the more bus lines we have, the better it plays out. A Lake District? That's where you live? Oh wait, is one of them called Lake District? Oh, look at that! Beanie feels special. Super special. Oh, I also didn't think about this. Grow the city. No! I will not. I'm actually losing people, so I probably should. Wait. Why is... Oh, good, but it's not... Yes. Whew. For a second there, I thought I built... Industry, which I shouldn't have. You know what? I'm actually going to get rid of this as well. I think in these back corners, really what I should have is probably more housing and less shopping. That's really what we're kind of getting at here. Did I take that one? This one? Whatever. We'll do that, and then I'll do something like this, and we'll just do the same thing over here. I think that's a clinic or something like that. Let's see. How many dead people we got in there? No dead people. That concerns me. It's just no one's dying. I guess that's good news. A little more lakes. I'll call it the it's a grass district. This is running so smoothly. Kind of boggles my mind. Let's see, what are we at here? 50 and 20. We kind of do need to grow the city just because I need to get to 7,500. When do I get this? 7,500 as well. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I'm down with that. Let's go ahead and we'll add this, and then basically we'll do that. Oof, don't know how well it's going to end up turning out in the end, but I can't imagine it's going to be too bad. Let's go ahead and add this. No. Slope too steep. Well, we can always terraform it. Let's see. Yep. Let's go ahead and try and level it out using the big one. No one likes hills. Oops. This always costs a lot of money, but anything for our intersection. Not intersection, interchange, but still. I guess it's kind of weird that it doesn't really adapt itself all that well. Okay, get back to this road. This road. And intersection. I think that's... yeah. That's definitely... go, and we'll just upgrade it. And we'll just take it out a teensy-weensy bit further. And there we go. And what we're going to have to do now is do some upgrading, upgrading, and that kind of means that we lose power a little bit, which we're doing okay on, which is nice. Did that? It didn't remove that. Okay, that's good. Kind of interesting to see how this works. I almost don't know if I should kind of like extend this out some, you know, do something like that. I don't think it makes a whole ton of sense. But it's essentially just like a how do I, like, if someone comes down here, see, like, they shouldn't be doing that. They should be going down the highway and coming this way, and then going here. I guess it's not technically the shortest path. Definitely would be the shortest time. That's for certain. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is actually kind of innovate on this a little bit. I should have gone 3. Let's go 3. And I'm going to slowly but surely move our industrial section over here. So let's cut that out. And cut this in, if that makes any sense at all. Should probably level us out as well. Or at least just smooth it. What's the smoothing one, this one? Smooth, smooth, smooth. Yes. Smooth. Make it as smooth as it can be. Please. What? What? There's a fire? There probably was a fire. Do I have friends? I'm confused, John. I'm confused. Alright, we've got to figure out a better way of getting the power. Oh, you know what? This is another, like, perfect one as well. I don't think that was perfect. It said 90, so it must be. Alright, as far as electricity goes, it's making it. It's making it across. Let's start doing that and just see how this works. Now I'm gonna have to basically change our bus routes and such, but it should be fine. Okay. Let's see. I think we're getting lucky just by virtue of these dumps. And I guess the one thing that kind of blows is that we've now somewhat started over in terms of our industry. The one thing that I do intend to pretty much keep up, though, is this. We'll have our trash site probably close to here, if not exactly right there. All right, cool. So let's start taking. That's not. Yeah. We basically got nothing over there, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the layout here is significantly better in terms of just about everything, space in particular. It's just very, very efficient for what we've done. And it hopefully will alleviate some traffic. So I'm kind of hoping this is going to start becoming the norm. People are going to start going here. That's really what I would like to see occur. Let's see, 62 and 26. Alright, I'm thinking we can start taking these roads now. Start getting rid of this. And our bus routes are now in shambles. So let's go here. I want to edit you so that you're gone. Stops, do you still have that one? And that one. And these. And I'm going to remove that stop as well. Get rid of that stop. So this was kind of like our little... industry drop-off, right? The red line was, yeah, resident industry transport. And then we should have Essentially another line. So we'll do that. We'll take this police station over here. Take that medical clinic, we'll pop it right in the middle, and we can take the bus station and basically pop it there. It doesn't have to be down there at all. We have our own electricity, so that's good. This no longer has road access, so we should get that back for it. Let's see, we'll take this out, that out, that out. I think we should be alright, more or less. For the moment. For the moment, indeed. Alright, and then we should get another one going. Probably another bus route. 252. Yeah, oh, we don't have an industry circle anymore. Which I don't know if that's particularly important. Because it looks like we're dealing with about the same amount of passengers as we were before. I think the only other real thing to go with is having one right here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll start it here. And again, we're just going to mirror all these other stops. Alright, we stop here. There. And hopefully this does alleviate some of the stuff. Alright, that one's blue. Let's see. Bus line 5. We're going to call this Residence Circle 3. And let's color it pinkish or purple. I like purple. Let's do purple. Alright, got that perps. Okay, and then we should have essentially the same thing, probably, but from this side. So it makes maybe a little bit more sense to be using this bus line to get around. I hope that it's not a problem that doesn't really go into the interior streets. Let's hope that's not an issue. 232. I'm gonna hold off on the bus routes just because we're probably spending some money on that we don't necessarily need to. These guys are all These guys are complaining about too few services. Ah, yes. Too few services. Okay, that's fine. These guys are going to end up ditching me anyways. So let's just throw them all out. Then people are going to need work. And you know what they do when they need work? They're going to come work for me over at our happy family. Alright, I'm actually going to get rid of these as well. And we're going to do something like that. Just make it all nice and symmetric. It's not the nicest symmetry. I don't know if this needs electricity or not. We're kind of going with the notion that it doesn't. I kind of want to say that I don't need that stuff, but we'll see. I'm going to do one more. Just for S's and G's. Alright, I don't think I need this. I think we're fine. I think we're doing just fine. Industry's like, meh. Everything else looks good. Traffic is seemingly flowing better. These guys are going to be great. As far as coverage goes, I mean, we got everything. Our fire department, sorry, our medics are looking good. I should probably get a clinic up here. I'm thinking about it. And yeah, we'll put it right there. That should be fine. So we're still covering a vast amount of people. We got a good fire coverage over here. Maybe not the bus over here. Do that just to cover that side. I'm sure that we can do something like this, and that will make them even happier. I'm going to go ahead and... you know what? I think that's fine. I think it's fine. I don't want to overpay on services, because that's what actually happened in that large city that I had. I went kind of crazy with the services, and I think that really ended up costing us a lot of money. Not that it's particularly important at this point, but I just want to kind of lay off of that a little bit. Good, and we're getting more people coming this way, which is a lot better. In terms of our transport, we're at 311, which is good. I think we pretty much have our buses all in use, right? Like, does it tell us how many? Yeah, 6. So we got 6 on this one. Nice. There we go. Okay, so we got highways with barriers. We have prettier roads. We do have some newer buildings, which is good. A bus station. Hub for buses, for bus traffic and access. A designated place for buses or coaches start or end. Okay, so that's good. Riding stable. I guess that's for like horses or whatever. Marinas, another little parks and piers and stuff like that. This is probably what you're talking about, Beanie. We have a lot of like little leisure things, skate parks and such. Ferry and bus stop exchange. Might not be actually a bad idea. Oil power plant is not the one that I want. We should look into the power, to be perfectly honest. Oops. Let's see. We don't have a university yet, which is fine. I'm actually really shocked that the schools reached that far. And since this is a no school area, I'm gonna go ahead and move this over there. That way this area has a little bit more in the way of school. Okay, let's go ahead and add some buses. I don't know how many this does, right? Buses and uses 15. So I guess if I place this, I should be good. Where should I start it? Let's see. I just have that one over there, right? I don't have any other stops on this side. Yes, create new line. Good. Yeah. Right in the middle. Oh. What did I do? So I did put one stop here. And one stop there. And then we pretty much don't need anything else. So I need to come across there. I need to do something like that, right? Kind of like this idea of going on the highway, oddly enough. So when it goes... I see. Okay. We're gonna start this one over. So this one really should go... sort of the opposite direction? I don't know, I like that it goes on the highway. I guess that's kind of weird. Don't want to have it go the same way. So it needs to come this way, come up this way, yeah. Yep, that would do it. That gets me on where I want, I think. Yeah, I guess this would just bring me back the same way. Okay, let's go ahead and actually build out the neighborhood, just so I can really do the bus route the way that it needs to be done. Alright, let's go. Pretty sure it's 3. Alrighty. And we can just kind of do something like that for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our 3s. And then 4. Good. And yeah, essentially that's what we're looking like. Pretty decent job, I think, at this point of doing that. This is that's concerning. The fact that it's just going into that area and not out. That bothers me. Ooh. Yep, we're starting to hit that water limit. Let's go ahead and add an extra pump. Now, because we're going to add an extra pump, we should probably add an extra outlet, which is probably not ideal. Just in terms of we're already trying to not make this water too poopy. And we're just adding to the poop. Alright, so we're doing really good on this city. This is another one where I think I just kind of hit it off really well. Let's see, that's our line right there. Yep. So let's go ahead and take this guy straight over. We'll do that, and just because we can, let's do the next one, just as like a pre-planning type deal. You don't have to get this crazy with your pipes like I am getting. I just like to. Okay, so now we have that. We can actually set up our bus route the way that we want. I know I thought this was cool, but at the same time, if I don't have to do it, then why do it, you know? Why do it, really? So let's not worry too much about that. I will create a new line. I would love to just create a new line. There we go. Yep, from the same spot. And then we'll go to the middle. To the middle. To here. To there. Oh, to there. Yep. To there, and then we can just bring it on back. What did I not get about that earlier? It did this much differently, I swear. Alright, we have a little bit more demand for industry, so let's go ahead and pop that up. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. Okay, lessons are being learned here. I'm gonna take these 4x4 sections and I'm actually gonna make them like that, because I don't want this bullshit. I want this. What the hell is that? I'll put the shops there so that we have something there where people can work. But I kind of see the problem of having these intersections being filled with industry. The corners can't handle it. Could never handle it. All right, what's this? What is that? Is it a bus? Is it a bus stop? That was a bus stop, actually. Speaking of 315, it's not bad. Bus line 7. We're gonna do resident, industry, transport 2 with Jason Statham. And we'll make this one yellow. Really yellow. Yeah. So I don't know why it has 6 vehicles. Maybe just because it's on such a long route. But we'll see. So Resident Circle 2 actually seems to be the biggest one, which is this one right here. Yeah, uneducated. I guess what I could do also is actually merge these districts into one, which I think is a valuable idea. There we go. Make them perfect. Okay. So we have a little bit more of like a schools out type atmosphere. Hopefully those people are taking the bus, because that's what it seems like, right? Our schools out area before was taking the bus more often than those who were not, right? So this Circle 2, this one right here, which was the schools out, had significantly, not significantly more, I guess, but it had 30 more riders than this educated area, or I guess 50 more than that one. So it could have to do with like population density, maybe. I'm not sure. Once we get this area built up, this is going to be used a bit more, I am sure. Now, the only part about this, which was kind of dumb on my part, was that I put the power like right on the intersections. Alright. Go ahead and do our... yeah, a little bit there. Take this out one, and I'll bring it down like that. Then close up we can have the cemetery. We're doing decently on the cemetery storage. We gotta get to 16,000. Which honestly won't be that difficult once we hit a couple things. Once we get our universities, and I think it's 7,500 we can get the high density stuff. Yeah, we get our second residence, not residence, but district zones. Zones. That's the words I was looking for. We get our second zones at that point. So when we can get that high density population, it's going to be a lot better for us. Why am I lost? Here we go. This is what I want. Right, towards his highway. Alright, and we'll start again, slowly kind of building this out. And this whole area will be... and I should probably just fix that, because we don't need this anymore. Go. We'll have that one. And we can get a little bit more housing going. How's housing? That should be good. Alright, so again, we're looking at some demand for industry, which is not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. So we can go ahead and do like another section of that. It's really nice, actually. Alrighty, and we'll start doing something like that. You know, I'm actually thinking here it's probably fine to also have industry. I mean, definitely on the corners, right? When we have an intersection, that junk better be the most commercial section I've ever seen in my life. But I think in those little middle areas, I think this should be okay. I mean, if we run into issues, I can just change it back, but it should be alright. Okay, so industry's going down. People are starting to move back in. Again, population moving quickly. We're making 10 grand a month, which is good, and I'm not even controlling the budget. We could make much more. Privet to you, Mr. Frost. We're looking pretty good here. Pretty good indeed. I think we basically just continue. We continue that. And we can eventually kind of pivot it. I'm thinking that we take this highway, probably curve it out, so that we can set up a lumber industry right here. I don't know what all this poop water is really going to do for us, so we'll see. Probably want to build away from the hills, to be honest. We could. I don't know how much I like it. I just don't like having to cross over this already built intersection that I don't like. I guess what I could do, if it's built only like, if it's built with the same separation, which looks very, very similar, what I could do is I could actually take this, and there's another... Oh, I haven't built a hospital yet. Should I build one? It's all healthcare, and I can't fit it. It's expensive. Like, how much do I really need that? Probably don't. Oh, no, don't have the university yet. Yeah, that's great. What if the helicopter depot is like really... Another new building, just this bus station. I guess we could put... Oh, fuck. That's like... That's crazy. Could absolutely destroy some industry with this. You know, we could probably put it here. That's $65,000. I just can't justify that. I mean, what are we making off of 400? We're spending about 7. I mean, I just can't justify it. Yeah, I get it. We unlocked buildings. That's great. These people, not enough workers. We're looking for like that middle bit of education. Where's my elementary schools? I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna shift you over this way. We need to add some parks as well. I haven't been adding parks nearly as often as I should be. again with the dog parks, and let's see, we're like one off the main road. Yep. Okay. So it should be like somewhat okay. I'm gonna add. It says small park. It's most definitely not a small park. Botanical garden. It's kind of sweet, actually. Do that. It doesn't fit over there. That's fine. This is actually a decently good spot for it. Meh. I'll leave it. This would be a good road for offices. This would be very good sections for offices, actually. Alright. So we're looking decent. Shit, why not? Wait, what? What the balls is... How are they different? See, that's 3. That's 4. I'm just dumb. That's fine. Here we go. Get a little bit more industry. Again, the shopping is gonna be me. See the wave of smiley faces and all the good stuff. Don't it make you feel warm and fuzzy? No, it doesn't. It makes me feel bad. Like when I'm properly serving my community, I know that I'm just not living up to what I could be living up to, you know? Okay, so we have Statue of Wealth, which is nice. What does that do? Unfortunately, I can't tell because it doesn't tell me how it unlocked. Poor health. I know that one's good. Oh, fuck. What do we got? Do we have sun yet? I don't. Solar is at 20,000, which won't be terribly difficult to get to, especially how we started off. Might as well just add a couple of these. Remove some of the maintenance on that. Electricity-wise, we're like just making it. Alright, let's see if I got rid of you. We're still good. Great. As far as... yeah, we gotta add this to the district just so they don't go messing up our stuff, eh? You know what? I gotta admit, I had some UK-itis the other day. And when I say the other day, I mean basically yesterday. I don't know why, but I really like the UK in general. I find your dreary weather amazing, and I don't mean that in like a facetious way. I legitimately mean that. I like the weather there. I don't know why, but I really like the color that trees and grass smell. Not smell. The color they smell doesn't make any sense. Who am I? What am I doing on this planet? Someone help me with these questions. No, but I like the way that they look. Like they have a very rich green. I don't know how to really explain it. But there's just something about it, man. I miss it. And like we went to the Science Museum and I was just like, London Science Museum is so much better than this Science Museum because Miami sucks. Yeah, it's like, it's less about the heat. I mean, I guess, okay, so I didn't grow up in Florida. So I guess I should preface this coming statement with that. But Florida's different, to put it nicely. The people are different. The weather is different. Not that the people are bad. You know, I think it's less about. It's like a culture. It's not the people. It's the culture. Like, there's this weird clash that I find in my part of Florida. This is not every part of Florida, but my part of Florida, where we have like slow Caribbean culture that mixed with like New York, New Jersey, like go 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 go. I'm just gonna be a dick culture. And I don't necessarily know how it happened, but it kind of creates for like weird situations that I'm not particularly a fan of the culture. It's just kind of is what it is, I guess. What is this? Am I placing? Yes. And then the weather is definitely a big part of it. Like, I miss seasons. Like, that's probably the biggest thing. Like, I miss seasons. I miss the woods. Like, we don't have woods in Florida. We have, like, scrub. It's disgusting. It's not pretty. It smells bad. You know, like, I could go on and on. But I appreciate the climate better. I don't even care about guns. I personally like guns. But you can still get guns in England. You can't carry them. Like, there's none of that. Like, you're not allowed to use a gun to defend yourself, but you can have a gun for hunting and sport shooting. So, I mean, it's not like it's totally different, you know. It's very different, but it's not totally different. But that would honestly, that wouldn't be a factor in my decision making anyway, if I did somehow get over there. But I think it really just comes down to, like, I found the people in the UK to be really nice, and I don't want to say, yeah, it's just, yeah, they're just more personable. I think maybe that's it. Like, growing up in the Midwest, people were more personable. They were a little bit more polite, outwardly at least. I mean, people are people, right? Like, there's gonna be mean people everywhere, but I think people are more outwardly polite in places like the Midwest. Now, as far as like things to do goes, there's many more things to do here just by the virtue of me basically living in one giant tourist trap. But I don't know, man. I something about the UK, just don't know. And it really hit, like, every now and again it'll hit me. It's a weird feeling. It's possible. If you're going to like a tourist attraction area, then yeah, you will most definitely find probably some of the outwardly nicest Americans ever. But just like in day-to-day you know what? And maybe that's the same thing. Maybe I have this like vacation fantasy, right? Where I went on these great vacations and I had a ton of fun and I met a lot of cool people. But it's the same thing, right? Like, and I didn't go to overly touristy areas, I guess, but when an American walks into a cafe or whatever, you know, a store, you can tell. Like, there's a ton of Brits in Florida. I know where you are, you know? Like, it's very apparent. So maybe in some aspect, I, kind of like you were saying, had that like tourist experience, right? Like, I met very tourist-oriented people in tourist-oriented areas, in tourist-oriented industries, and I have a very skewed perception of how people actually are over there, that's a very fair, very fair way to look at it, I think. Still love it though. Scotland was nice. I think the nicest people I met were in Scotland. just unbelievably nice people. As long as you weren't talking about anyone down south. We got a couple of those in Edinburgh. We ended up doing like little bus tours, and one of our bus tours was like this. Oh, man, he had to be maybe in his 20s, something like that. But man, did he want Scottish independence bad. But he was also talking about like the virtues of communism and stuff like that, which I guess in Europe is probably a little bit more, I guess, normal. But in the U.S., that's like weird. Like, the fuck are you talking about communism? Like, he was really happy that the birthplace of communism in the UK was in like Glasgow. Whether he's right or not, I don't know. But I understood everybody in Edinburgh for the most part. I think Glasgow would be hard. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but there was like a YouTube video of some Irish kid somewhere in Northern Ireland. And I just saw it the other day, but I was like, what the fuck is he saying? Like, what are the words? What are the words coming out of that kid's mouth? I just could not, for the life of me, grasp the English language when he spoke it. There we go. That's the old one. Wow, we're doing mighty fine over here, I gotta say. I'm kind of thinking, now that we have this little industrial area set up, probably the next little bit to do, honestly, is pull housing over here and just build this all out as an industrial sector, and let it kind of do its thing that way. We're looking really good, like really good. We're doing great on the money. This is even better than the other city I did. Even faster, 2.5 hours. I think the other one was maybe about 4 to get it to where it was. So we're doing mighty fine, and we're coming up on 7,500. So I'm really, really happy about that. And we're gonna get it. We're probably gonna get it today before we end. Yeah. We were thinking about going to Inverness, but we really got to give like the rest of Europe a chance. And maybe that's the other thing too, is like I've experienced so little outside of the United States, really just like outside of English speaking kind of like Anglo-centric cultures, that I want to give something else a chance. So we're gonna go to Barcelona. That's like our next little thing is Barcelona. But yeah, basically everywhere I've been outside the country, with the exception of like the Caribbean and Mexico, has been Australia and the UK. So, oh yeah, Australians are nice too, now that I think about it. They were very nice. A lot of nice people in the world, you know? I guess that's maybe the one takeaway, is there's just a lot of nice people in the world. Yeah, that's a little hairy. Maybe a little scary. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and rejigger some of this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some police. La policía. Ahead and do that, and we'll get fire department there, fire department there, and the police. Put you there and there. All right, so mixed emotions from everyone, but it should be better coverage. And eventually we will get ourselves some of that subway action going. Not the food. Get that covered as well. We're looking pretty good at 23% there. Fair enough. Yeah, I think Barcelona is kind of like the main idea because there's really cheap flight. I shouldn't say really cheap flights because they're never cheap, but like the cheapest flights from Florida to Europe, typically, and in my area, are out of Fort Lauderdale with Norwegian. Yes, thank God. So yeah, that being said, we only, I don't say we only had the option, but like really our main options are like Barcelona, Paris, London, Oslo, and Stockholm. Those are like the 5 places that they fly direct to. And it's like under $500 round trip if you hit the right time of year. And the right time of year isn't necessarily like the winter, because we can do, I think it's $600 round trip in May for Barcelona, which is great. Oh, and Copenhagen. Copenhagen was the other one. I forgot to mention that. But anyways, just very good opportunities. So I don't know. We're excited, but we got to give something else a chance. Now we can do other things too, like Finnair. I don't know if you've ever taken them or anything, but Finnair is also pretty cheap. I think they fly out of Miami. I just don't really like Miami at all. I don't know if you were able to divine that from my reactions from them. Ugh. So yeah, we got a little wonkiness with the roads here, and this is just due to the inherent, just the inherent little bit of every time. That's where I want to be, but this is where I should be. Okay. So we can get ourselves set up with these little guys. And it's gonna make this just an absolute mess, but I think we'll be fine. I'm also going to add in a little bit of industry over there just because I can. It's going to get polluted anyway, so we might as well kind of let it do its thing. But university, there we go. Alright, so that university would actually do pretty well there. Would fit in these areas as well. Would not fit here. It's too big to fit its little butt out there. Okay. This... Does this... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our little botanic gardens. I'm going to shift it over just a tiny bit, which is a little bit of a waste of money. And then I'm going to do that. Oh, which allows me to free that up. Cool. Okay, so now we can get some highly educated people going, and now is when the fun begins, in my particular opinion, because I love offices. They're quite possibly the best thing in the world. Quite possibly. And we'll get a couple of them over here as well. They are somewhat nice in the fact that they help regulate some of the traffic that comes through these areas. That keeps it a little bit slower. This is going to be problematic. Okay. Let's do what we gotta do. So this is becoming less efficient the more more that we got going on it. This is not good. Considering what it is, I think this is fair. You know, I always thought that I was going to have my traffic issues elsewhere, but it's definitely not it. Oh, see, proximity. That sounds great. If you don't get to direct flights, you can save money by flying to Europe. See, but that's the thing. With Norwegian, the direct flights are the cheapest ones. Unless it's like a connect, like a layover somewhere with Norwegian. Like, even if I do a connecting flight, like, let's say I fly from here to, I don't know, like Washington, D.C., or, like JFK, or like O'Hare in Chicago, that it still ends up being more expensive for me in the long run. I don't know, like, significantly more expensive, like twice as much. So yeah, I don't know, it's weird, but yeah, for that reason, Norwegian just got it. But Finnair is another one. They do fly direct out of Miami. It was actually about the same price to Barcelona from Miami with a direct flight from Finnair. So I mean, we got options. I think the other thing that that's kind of come through is I know what I gotta do. I didn't want to do it, but I gotta do it. I didn't want to do it at all, but I got to. Yeah, it's just so much. So much going through here. Okay. Let's... one in. If you don't know, then you'll find out soon what I'm doing. Alright, let's go, yeah, we'll do 5s. Did I do 5 on that one? No, I didn't. I did 4 on that one. I don't know how well that's going to work, honestly, but I'll try and do 5s, just because 5s will end up being... That's 6. Oh, because I'm dumb. Counting incorrectly. I wish I knew the hotkeys for these. That would be the best. I kind of wish the traffic was a little bit better going through these. So it's not terrible. I should just... problematic. And we're kind of throwing money away, but that is just what it's going to have to be. Okay, so we're going to have to probably do some terraforming, I would imagine. Just flatten it out. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw it there and just see if we can... Yep. There we go. Okay, so just a little bit of flattening was enough. Alright. That's our 5. That's our 5. Just kidding, that was not 5. There we go. Good thing I kind of already placed these because I can see how it sort of jacked those up. That's already a little weird. A little wonktified. Alright. And I guess... No, that just doesn't make sense. Never mind. We're not doing that. Alright. We're gonna change this up a little bit. Do something like that. We should probably take out that. And we do have the high density shopping. I don't want to bring that here. I don't think that's going to be a good idea. There we go. We'll just clear this out on both sides. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect, actually. Let's undo that. This is the perfect spot for a 4-way roundabout, or like a four tile. Alright, and hopefully this really will kind of take care of a lot of the issues that we're having. Oops, I unzoned something. Have I noticed I can do high density housing? Yes, I have, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what we need to fill in. It needs to be filled in. That's looking mighty fine. This is all looking good. We get those shops going. That's all good, that's all good. Alright. Looking pretty snazzy over here. Hello, awesome gaming nugget the first. Yeah, I don't know, man. He would definitely enjoy these. This is still not great. What I should do, actually, is I should take this and run it through here. So let's actually test this out here first. Get rid of that. This we can have going through here. Page down. So then we try and do something like this. Just want to see how quickly we can get it up. Space is already occupied. Oh, it might actually be... Yes, I have noticed, thank you. Actually be because of this, right? Now if I try and come up, it might... Yeah. So I gotta be like here. if I do this? I don't totally know what was different about those, but alrighty tidy. Oh, because we're just on different slopes, which is apparently why. Alright, let's clean this all out, because we don't need that. Don't need that at all. Okay, and then these will be good to go. And we do lose a little bit of area for sure. But nice part is we can now get rid of this and put some industry in there, because it's not on the corner anymore. In fact, all of this. As long as it's not in the corner, I don't mind having it be industry, because we were seeing some pretty bad traffic buildups. Alright, so that kind of fixes this area. Now we gotta work on this one. Which all in all is not horrible. Let's go ahead and do... Probably should have this actually be more of like a... I'll pop one up here once I get all that figured out. Alright, let's go ahead and bring that through right there. We'll unzone this just so I don't forget about it right off the bat. Man, I cannot wait to travel again. I'm just thinking. A little conversation got me pondering the possibilities. The possibilities. Alright. Should be good there. And then again, like I was saying, this is pretty much not a corner anymore. So we can go ahead and have a little bit more industry going on. And then, yeah, offices. Let's go place some of those in there as well. Hopefully this helps with our buses. Okay, that looks better. It's gonna be busy, regardless. But at least just a little bit better. Fire department. Fantastic. Add a police station up there as well. I think I probably have to now learn other techniques for dealing with the just massive amounts of industry traffic that are going to be generated. Alright, I know industry is low, and we should really be focusing on housing. So that's what we're going to do. What I'm going to end up doing is, for these educational areas, or not educational necessarily, but the areas where education is accepted, and we don't have that schools out policy. What I want to do, at least up on these front rows, is add ourselves. Yeah, I'm not thinking that this is another one. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we'll see those go down. I might take a little bit of an income hit, which is going to be alright. Just because I really... Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Keep doing what you're doing. Where is it? It's this one. That one. Derp, 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 derp. Okay, so this is going to be like that, and then this is another area that we're going to have the longer road coming in. So let's go ahead and we'll just pop that out right now. We'll do our upgrades, and we'll be all set. Oops. There we go. Okay. And we could do high density commercial over here. I guess it's kind of like one of those situations where we just say, why not at this point? If we're going to go high density, we might as well go high density. What am I doing? We don't do that over here. We do, however, do it right now. Now this will offer more jobs. Everyone loves those. So that's really good for us. Hopefully it's enough for now, at least. Go ahead and I'll add some more office buildings here. We're going to get those highly educated workers in here eventually, so it's probably best to give them like a good place to work instead of just focusing on this industry. The other good part about it is going to end up being we're going to have to focus on our industry less and less. Like, we can already see here, right? Like, we don't have enough workers for these, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. We should have enough of a trash apparatus to really make that a little bit more convenient. This is looking a little bit better. Maybe not a lot better, but it's looking a little bit better. It's doing what it's got to do. Alright, so we had a little population dip, it looks like, because we did hit that 7,500. Let's see, taxation. I don't want to... City planning wise, heavy traffic ban encouraged biking. NIMBY. No loud noises at night. Old town. Only residents and business can use the area for motor vehicles. Ban other motor traffic. I'm not sure how that works. I'll have to look more into these city policies. I really haven't done that a whole lot. Let's see. We're doing better on the buses, but maybe still not the best. Let's see. We have that buses in use is 25. So I guess it just puts however many buses we need. Doesn't really limit us, right? Yeah, I don't think it really limits us at all. Okay, let's go ahead and put some more bus stops in, just so we can really take advantage of this line as well. We should probably add the other loop on the other side as well. Okay, so we are going to be on this side of the road, right? Which means we have historically this, and then we'll go like that, and like this, and like that, and I think we hit all three of these. I don't know why I decided to do that, but maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Can never be too sure. Oh. That's fine. Kind of seems seems like we might have a little too much traffic here as well. Just because this is right where they're getting off the highway, right? That doesn't make me super happy. Especially because this is like a symptom, right? We only have some very small high density housing up here, and already we're kind of running into some of those issues. All right, we probably don't need like too many more of these, but I just love them. And I want one more. Like way overdoing it on the power, but I'm really not super concerned about it. All right, let's get creative. These streets are going underground.
In a city where the people can no longer cross the streets properly.
No, that doesn't sound good, actually. Alright, let's look at our little guys here. Yeah, actually that looks okay. Crime in Italy's! That looks great! Alright, let's go ahead and do or don't. Nope. Let's undo you. Alright, and then down. No. No. Space already occupied. Why is this running? Okay, let's deal with this like we should. There we go. And then cross your fingers. I don't know why it wouldn't go before, but it wouldn't. But we've solved that issue. Actually, quite confusingly, solved that issue. This has got to be due to elevation. It looks pretty flat, so why does it only have one? Whatever. There's gonna be little stores that pop up there, which is fine. And we're getting a lot better flow, sorta, kinda. I mean, it certainly is what it is at this point. Now I thought about doing maybe like four-way, not four-way, but 4-lane roads. These ones. Little avenues, which would certainly jive here. Not there. Well, because this is between areas. Yeah, we can do there. We can do there. Okay. Let's see, what's here? Do that, and then, there we go. Yeah, and we just couldn't do anything because of that fire earlier, so that's fine. Okie dokes. Feel pretty decent about that. You know what, let's just do it. Let's just go throttle on this. Make it the change that it needs to be. Alright, as far as the districting goes, let's do that. It's gonna be 3 now. 3 on both sides. I just like the school there, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do the regular commercial, but we're going big on the housing front there. Start doing some more high density stuff. Maybe bring some people back down here as well. So it looks like the garbage is kind of piling up. We should probably start looking at that again. Alright, yeah, garbage is being alleviated. These people are complaining. Not enough educated workers. We need some more highly educated. Maybe. Maybe. Looks like the bus routes are doing well. We're getting more and more of that money back, which is something I really like to see. As far as police coverage goes, I think we've got kind of a good lock on it. But let's go ahead and do something like that. And fire-wise, we should probably get some a little bit closer. Let's really watch out for that area. Okay, so we're starting to get to that point now, where our industry is running out of people. Not enough workers, right? There's just not enough uneducated people, it seems like. What I would like to do, actually. Nice, small city. So we've got some extra stuff. I think we're gonna have. Do we not have the metro yet? We have a metro monorail train hub. Don't see metro though. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to undo so much of that. We're just going to get it out. Like it needs to be gotten out. And we don't really need anything that's not on that road, so we'll just do something like that. And I want to watch this pollution. I mean, it's bad, right? It's real bad. But this should start clearing up over time. And I'm thinking that we can add like a don't educate yourself area over here. Do I have any industry specializations? No, I don't yet. Also, sorry for missing that. I've kind of not been paying attention too much. Alright, so the education is decent. I mean, we're a pretty evenly split city between uneducated, educated, and then I'll just group well-educated and highly educated together. We're doing really well, all things considered. Now, I don't know if these are. Let's see. They need one well-educated person. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It could be worse. This is part of the reason why I want to keep our commercials small. I'm gonna go ahead and be a little naughty. Why these haven't gone yet. Oh, it's because it's the medical center. What about this? Yeah, let's leave the medical center. Yeah, we've got the police and all that good stuff. Essentially make it like an area like we had over there. We'll get that districting tool back out. Oh, I totally forgot. Totally forgot to redo this one. go. And we can pull it in like this now. Perfect. Okay. And it'll have the stuff that we already need. King Hills. What a name. What a name. But the recycling will help cut down on a lot of this junk. Perfect. Oh, gotta get this district before it gets too big. Perfect except for that little bit. Now it's truly perfect. Okay, so we're gonna select this. We're gonna say, shit, I don't know, encourage biking. Taxation, I don't really mind too much. Education boost, we're not gonna do. Overworking for humans. Meh. Parks and Rec is good. Smoking ban. This is kind of good. We'll do the schools out for sure. Oh, I also don't have a prison, which I'm sure we have unlocked at this point. Yep. Let's throw it out on the on Garbage Road over here. Okie dokes. So I think I might have actually kind of missed on this. Missed on this? That doesn't make sense. Incorrectly done that. Alright, and I'm gonna line this road with offices. Almost as like a barrier. Eventually, we're gonna get connected with that power. So that's not a huge deal. You know, I really need to smooth this out. No, that was not the right thing to do at all. Still super jacked up. Alright, let's see if this maybe helps out a little bit. Smooth, smooth, smooth. No. See, it doesn't seem like it's that bad, you know? Apparently it is. See, it's better, I guess. Again, I don't know why that is really super messed up, but whatever. There's weird areas, but that's fine. Derp. Alright, pollution is almost done. Can I ban the heavy traffic for suburbs? I could. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be a bad idea necessarily. Oh, I didn't notice this. When you make the bus line a certain color, their buses turn that color. Because I saw a yellow bus. This one. That yellow guy. Oh my god. That's right. I changed. Okay. That's not horrible. But we're going to add another bus line. So let's say we add one. What? Okay. This is all looking good. Alright, so that's some more people. Bus line 9, eh? I don't even know what to call that. I guess that's technically a resident to industry. Resident, industry, transport, 3. And the color, let's make it like a turquoise color. We have 2 bus lines, bus line 8 and resident circle 2. Where's 8? Oh. Alright, you're gonna be pink or something. So I can tell. Alright. Looking pretty good. Seemingly. Oh man. This could be kind of cheeky. I almost wonder about, like... Okay, so the thought I'm kind of having is like, this is a very, very heavy traffic route. Maybe there's an alternative. And the thought was that I can drag something out like here or something like that. That, right? Let's just say we do that. And let's say we maybe do this. I shouldn't have deleted that road. Right, but something like that. Like what? See, that slope is too steep, right? Let's see, that's 130. Is that 135? Oh. See, I wonder if something like that would do anything. I don't like the way that that looks necessarily. Let's get that back up. This. We want it kind of like that. Do it. No, what the fuck? Oh, I think I got it. Nope, I didn't get it. That's 131. So this is really where it should be. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, like, what's the worst that could happen, you know? Is that where that one lined up? I don't know. I'll never know. Let's see what we did. We did a 4, right? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I don't know why, but that was like way more difficult than it needed to be on my part. Make the highway sunken in the downtown area? Will the bus stops every block really do that much, though? It's like one below. Alright. I think we've got it now. Okay. Let's try that one maybe. And bang bang. Bing bang boom. And for some more shits and giggles, just go ahead and do this. Because why not? $13 grand. It's not bad. Alright, this is seeming to clear up a lot. Like a lot. We're at 14,000 right now. So we got about 2,000 more to go. Until we finally kind of got our stride going. Alright, let's go ahead and actually extend this road. It'd be possible to do a little bit extra. Let's see. New building. Train. Train's good. Oh, we do have a metro. Perfect. Well, we could start working on the metro. Probably next time, because it's getting a little bit late. I just want to wrap up this area, and then we're pretty much going to call it a day. Let's see. There we go. Can maybe do shop. Something right there. A little office space. Should be good. Yeah, industry is really in demand right now. Probably gotta let them fill out. Just drop that on them. Kind of taking the neighborhoods through an extensive change. These will all end up leveling up eventually, so not super concerned about getting rid of the regularness. Not allowed to call it a day because I'm here. Oh my, no!
You're too late, boy. You're too late.
Say goodbye to my tax base. Again, like I said, we'll get it back. These people that are going to come in now here aren't going to be educated at all. They're going to be like, oh, where do I work? I'm going to be like, in the factories. And the sweatshops. Should be pretty good. This is like the best city I've ever built ever. It's amazing. Life is good. This is working a lot better than I thought. There is a possibility that I could maybe make it better. Maybe. Because it'd be great if those didn't stop, right? That'd be real great. Which technically we could do. It's one minor change. When I say minor, I mean it could take me 2 days to do it. But right here, we drop one and we raise the other. And we don't do it the full. We don't do the full thing. We just do it the half because you can adjust the elevation of the change right here. So we can adjust it to like this half step. We'll do one half down, the other one half up, and they should go over each other. And we won't run into this little backup. It's not necessarily a huge problem right now. I think the best way to actually go about doing it is go back into the asset editor and fix that up. High commercial demand? Yeah, it's getting there. Might as well, right? Nice, big city. Good, we got the crematoriums. Okay, so we got crematoriums, we got water treatment plants. Basically everything I've ever wanted. ever. All in one package. What's this? Sauna. Never really use the saunas a whole lot. Okay, crematorium is a small little thing. Let's get that going. Alright, I'm gonna put one next to all of these. Basically just try and keep our dead at bay. What the fuck's happening here? How do I, Yes, this is a priority road. Wow, that's actually perfect. Adjust road. Wow, this is all really good information. I've never actually looked at all this before. Junctions. That is a priority road. It's all technically the same. ROAD, I suppose. I don't know if, like, what that is actually gonna entail. Okay, so let's... This one should be the one that has the, adjust it. Oh. Let's see, if I... Ah, no. That defeats the whole purpose of this. It should never get backed up here. Yeah, it's better if they just find their own way to it. Interesting. I'll have to take a deeper look into that next time. Ugh. Starting to look good. Starting to look real good. I think as long as we can kind of like skirt these main roads with the higher higher density stuff, we should be sitting pretty. And I guess we can start throwing in some high density commercial. Let's go ahead and do that song and dance. It appears to be what we've got. Alright, the cat is meowing, which means we got to get it going so I can feed her. That's the most complex junction on the planet. What, this one over here? The one that's at a frickin' standstill? For some reason? Should never stop. Yeah, baby, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just want to get up here with Daddy. Mwah! You get your Daddy, you do pretty poopy poop poop. Yeah. Oh. Actually, I literally think that's exactly what she wanted. I can't move like this. Ugh, you're so amazing. Beanie says hello. Whoop, sorry for hitting the mic, guys. Beanie says hello. What do you say back to Beanie? Nothing? Silence? Yeah? Alright. Well, I'm gonna go give her some attention. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed yours. I will work on this, because this is clearly a what if, because I was like... Aha! No. Okay. That was dumb. That was dumb, but I get it now. Maybe we can adjust these, so we get all the traffic lights, maybe we can adjust the traffic lights as well. Oh my god, I get it. I love it. I'm doing it. I'm not actually doing it, but okay, we're gonna fix a couple things really quick. Gonna get a little bit more water. Get a little bit more water for our peeps. These little guys, they're not good for us. They're not good for us at all. So what I'm gonna do is actually, yes, bulldoze those and get a water treatment facility. Maybe we do something like that. Get another water treatment facility. So we'll stop polluting as much. We won't stop polluting, just slightly less than we did before. Space already occupied. There. That pipe. I just want the pipe. Electricity is good? Yeah. Everything's good. Everything's still great. More or less. Nice little area down here as well. Traffic is kind of whatever. Oh, that's because I did, yeah, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Very, very small things have very, very large impacts. Look at that. Just because I added a stop sign, how far a highway's been backed up. This will all get itself worked out eventually, just like it did here, pretty much. But yeah, I should take a look at this and just do the over/under, because there's really no reason why we have to be doing it the way we're doing it. Essentially, I think I can easily go back in the asset manager and kind of fix that up, shape it up, and we can just take it out and drop it right back in and replace it. So that's going to do it for us today, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it. We'll be back here next Sunday. I'm feeling really good about this one, so we're going to actually keep this one alive as we keep going. Looks like we might have some garbage issues, but I think that's just because of this, because of those problems. Because you can see we're still reaching it. It's just slightly problematic because of this nonsensical stuff. Go, guys, go, 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 go. You can do it. You go. 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 Oh, yeah, if I do this, it should work itself out faster. Maybe. Yeah, these will have to be definitely worked out. Okay, I keep saying the same thing. Alright, so we're going to end it today. Hope you had a great day, great night, whatever it is to you. And I'll see you back here next Sunday for some more City Skylines.